Today we shall speak on, today I shall speak on religion versus spirituality. It is commonly said that religion divides, spirituality unites. Is it really true? I would say partially true, depending on the context and the circumstances. Religion, or to be precise, to say organized religion, sometimes because of the rigidity due to the organization of the faith, of the religion, which was originally brought by a messenger of God, where the messenger sometimes also becomes treated like a deity. It is all by the people, not by the messenger, and has nothing to do with the message. And also, what sometimes comes in religion is geopolitical considerations, especially when a state is concerned and the religion or the faith becomes a state religion. That is when it could be said religion divides, in that it tries to exclude anyone who does not adhere to their faith. However, the objective of religion and the message of every religion is peace and the unity with the divine supreme being, and the message is of social justice, whether it was Jesus or Muhammad, both of whom were social reformers. Even Moses was a social reformer. Abraham was a social reformer. They challenged the status quo of the society they lived in. Even Noah, who built the ark, went against the grain of the common people living during his time. So they were all revolutionaries. Not revolutionaries in the way of guns and bows and arrows, but revolutionary in the thinking and in connecting with the oneness of God, with the divinity of God and worship of God, and the unity of mankind and love and oneness of all humankind. However, usually after the death of the prophet, whether it was Abraham, what happened to both his children, Isaac and the children of Ismail, whether one time or another started deifying and creating idols and worshipping idols, while the original faith was of oneness of a divine supreme being who is formless. Taking the Islamic example, the Arabian example, not the Islamic example, but from the time of Abraham and Ismail to the time of Muhammad, every Arab tribe who are descendant from Abraham had an idol, and they placed it in the same house of God which Abraham had built with his son Ismail, where the black stone had been kept by Abraham for worship of one God. So all the tribes had the gods, and they blessed it on the Kaaba, and they came every year to pay homage and worship the so-called idol during the days of Jahiliyyah or ignorance. Muhammad came immediately after the conquest of Mecca. All the idols were broken and brought down from the Kaaba, and the oneness or Tawheed of God was established once again. Although there were certain lineages within the children of Ishmael, like the Prophet Muhammad's own lineage, children of Abdul Muttalib, like Abu Talib, believed in a monotheistic faith and believed in one God, including the Prophet's grandfather Abdul Muttalib, his great grandfather Hashim, all were of a pure faith which believed in one God. Even Islam, the belief is of one God. However, once the organization came in after the death of the Prophet, where there was a dispute in who would be the successor of the Prophet, while the Prophet had said in the plains of, in the watering place of Gadir, Man kuntu mawlahu, haza Ali in mawlahu, where I am the leader, Ali is the leader. Although some took the interpretation of Mawla as being a friend, however, the Prophet would not have done and taken allegiance of Ali ibn Abi Talib after the declaration of Man kuntu mawlahu has Ali in mawlahu. This other splinter group went to Saqifa and elected and selected. It was a self-selection, not an election, because the candidates were not there, and not all the people of Medina voted in the Saqifa election, which selected Abu Bakr as the first caliph. From then on, the state and the faith were loggerheads. The spiritual head remained Ali ibn Abi Talib, the Prophet's cousin and son-in-law. This is when the problems come, when the state starts to expand and the entire caliphate empire came, the whole of Arabian Peninsula was taken over, the neighboring lands of Syria, Lebanon, Jordan were taken over. It expanded into Europe, it expanded westwards. The Constantinople, Turkey was taken over. It went eastwards towards Iran, reaching Pakistan, what is today's Pakistan, what is then in Bharat, India. So that is when the codification of the Quran also took place in the reign of the third Caliph Uthman. This is when the issues come. During Umar's time also some codifications took place, like the prayer of Tarawih and other things. When rigidity came in the faith, as the caliphate went from the Umayyads, the Abbasids, more rigidity came in, and which now started conquering other people, because geopolitics was involved, control of people, resources and land. That is what happens. Even the same thing with Christianity. Once Paul took over, Pauline Christianity came in, and the Vatican, and Constantine, the Roman Emperor, took over Christianity and made it the state religion, and state and religion mixture brought in rigidity to exclude others who are not of the faith, while the faith is all encompassing for everyone, irrespective whether you believe in the faith or not. While spirituality, on the other hand, is a direct connection of an individual with God, the spiritual teacher, the spiritual master is just a guide and not an enforcer of rules and rigidity. Hence, spirituality unites, it accepts people of all faiths, can be in a certain spiritual path, like the spiritual path of Grandmaster Jacob Sui through his teacher Mahaguruji mailing. You can be a Christian and be on the path of Grandmaster Jacob Sui's School of Arctic Yoga and Pranic Healing. You can be a Muslim, you can be a Jew, you can be a Hindu, you can be a Sikh, you can be a Jain. We are all one family. At the end of the day, it is the same God who created all of us. It is the oneness of all of us. We are all connected. We are all connected with the divine spark, with the divine being, supreme being. Amen. Thank you for listening to my talk on spirituality versus religion. Amen. Thank you.